Mr. President, this is my first time to address this body. Senate tradition is for new senators to observe, listen, and learn before delivering a maiden speech. But there is precedent during matters of great importance and critical times for the future of our country to make remarks prior to a maiden speech. I will reserve my maiden speech for a future date, but today I am compelled by duty to our country and the people of Mississippi to speak in strong and unyielding support for Judge Brett Kavanaugh. The Constitution entrusts the Senate with the duty to provide the President the advice and consent for a lifetime appointment on the United States Supreme Court. It is a serious responsibility, but the process has devolved into a purely political effort by those who want to keep Judge Kavanaugh off the court by destroying his reputation and his character. I've had conversations with several colleagues who tell me they have never seen such chaos and hatred as we are witnessing in this confirmation process. The fact that accusations against Brett Kavanaugh were suspiciously withheld until the 11th hour really is not surprising. We expected something, but we didn't know it would be, and never expected the opposition to stoop to this level. Let me articulate what is going on here. Judge Kavanaugh, who has gone through multiple background checks over the years, was unscathed by additional vetting, 31 hours of questioning under oath, more than 1,200 written questions, all exceeding anything ever experienced by any Supreme Court nominee. When it became clear that Judge Kavanaugh had a clear path to confirmation, the opposition chose to introduce accusations of alleged misconduct that had yet to be backed by verified facts or any evidence. It seems their desperation, knowing he was about to be confirmed with no obstacle stopping him, they panicked. In the past 2 weeks, when was the last time you heard talk of federalism or philosophy of jurisprudence? They lost the fight on the issues. They had to try something else. Thus, the 11th hour accusations. Now, I want to be clear. My heart breaks for victims of assault and abuse. It's an issue that must never be taken lightly. That is why unproven accusations are so very unjust. Faced with these disturbing accusations, Judge Kavanaugh quickly and convincingly refuted them without mincing any words. Throughout this exhaustive process, he has been very straightforward in shooting down these allegations, all under the penalty of law. I believe Judge Kavanaugh when he says these humiliating events never happened, not 3 decades ago, not ever. It seems opponents of Judge Kavanaugh are engaged in character assassination to destroy the reputation of a devoted public servant, a loving husband and father. I, for one, will not stand by and just watch this happen. It is an honor to serve in this body, and our debate should strengthen the integrity of this institution, which the American people have a right to expect. The confirmation process is not easy. It should be comprehensive, detailed, and allow nominees to prove their worthiness. It should not be malicious. It should not be intentionally destructive. It should not be a weapon to use against a qualified nominee whose life has been given in service to our country's laws, the judiciary, and the American people. Judge Kavanaugh is such a nominee. I've met him and reviewed his impeccable record of service and integrity. He is a disciple of the rule of law and judicial restraint. He is a champion of the Constitution. He believes, as I do, that all Americans are equal before the law of the courts. On behalf of all future nominees, I want to applaud Judge Kavanaugh for standing firm and not allowing these tactics to derail this process. It is time to bring Judge Kavanaugh's confirmation to a vote on the floor of the United States Senate. He has earned my support. I encourage my colleagues to support him as well. Thank you, Mr. President, and I yield the floor.
Mr. President.